Welcome back to Pirate Warriors 3. Okay, you're not going to say anything. We might actually be getting through 2 episodes today because I'm actually going to change the difficulty to show off the difference between hard and super hard. Why am I doing that? Just because people are just in case the people are curious. We now actually have
torture, probably.
We now actually have the ability to play as Zoro now. Also, interesting note: this chapter is actually the first stage of Pirate Warriors 1. So, are we going to stick with Luffy, or do you want me to show off Zoro?
Get lost with Zoro.
We are going to change his costume to normal. But, yeah, we're now going to the circus with Buggy the Clown.
Why clowns?
I don't know.
That's always my question. Why clowns?
My question is, why the fuck does Buggy keep failing upwards? Because to be straight honest, right now, there will be mention of current canon, so there might be some spoilers. Gonna keep doing that every episode. Buggy's currently one of the 4 emperors. He keeps failing upwards.
How even?
It's just hysterical. Cause he's kind of relatively a no-name in from here until Marineford. Then we learn he was part of Roger's crew. Then, during the time skip, he becomes a warlord, and now he's a fucking Yonko.
I'm pretty sure people have asked, how does that even happen in the show as well?
Yeah, that's why people like the joke Buggy D Clown.
Shouldn't he be kicked downwards, not upwards?
No, it's kind of funny. Also, I love the fact that basically Nami was straight going to betray Luffy, claiming he's her boss. But it's like, once Buggy just goes, hey, kill him, she's just, wait, what? Also, you notice a bandage around her shoulder. We'll talk about that later. Because that's kind of another funny issue.
Probably something some others have been like, what the fuck? And there she goes, smacking the shit out of people.
A random guy. Also, there's going to be another funny thing involving Nami that I'll be talking about later than the bandage. And it's actually more related to her being playable. Well, okay, I shouldn't tie that one. Nami's not going to be playable until Alabasta. And that's once she gets the climb attacked. So they didn't have a move set for her without the climb attacks.
That's kind of dumb.
Hi, Zoro. For context, Luffy and Zoro got separated. That's why Zoro came later.
I was also gonna question, why did he block the enemies with his sheath?
He didn't want to kill yet. I also will go on record. Buggy is the only one who has a model of his crew. There's no Moji, there's no Kabaji, there's no Richie. It's literally just Buggy.
I almost killed myself in game.
Good job.
Eh.
Yeah, Zoro got stabbed right in the side. But that's not the worst wound Zoro's gonna get. Beat Buggy Pirates. Anyone leaves. Fall back and treat Zoro's wounds. I will show up the skill set I have for the character. I always take Battlefield Charisma basically because it increases the Kizuna gauge easily. High Tension buffs damage during the rush. Brute Strength will stun enemies easier. Pirate Alliance increases the attack of the Kizuna attacks. Great makes it hard to knock back by enemies, and Leader Strength greatly increases armies' territories increase. I don't really have much of a fourth one to give to people.
Some of those are weird.
Yeah.
Seems like they still die pretty easily.
A lot easier than super hard mode. A lot easier than super hard mode. Plus, I have the ability to be able to level up, unlike with Luffy.
Stop cheating.
Basically, level up. Level up is essentially just a full heal and full Kizuna. So his first special is 3,000 Worlds. The move that he only does once and never again because it got countered. I mean, it's a movie. It's also a movie move, but still.
That's kind of dumb that he never uses it again.
Well, it's only technically because there is a time skip version of that he does during Dressrosa. Which actually is a really damn good move. But it's yeah. Like I said, there's no one else to actually fight in this, so yeah. This stage also serves to introduce you to the concept of territory capturing, which is a thing in this game. It's helpful, but
So it's almost like The Legend of Zelda capturing.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is the same people.
I never knew those games and this one were the same people.
Well, it's not the same team. They're both Koei.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. And now we have a chance for a event, which actually is revolved around Zoro. Certain things you don't need to be the character, because I can get this particular one as Luffy as well. But now, if evacuation shelter is captured, it is an immediate loss. Even if Luffy and Nami are both fine, that's a loss. 2 is way more notorious about this mechanic than the other games are, because you do in fact have a spot.
That's being pretty stingy of the game.
No, it's also kind of understandable. I always like waiting till the last second to pop the attack. And that captures the second one and gets the treasure event. To get this done, you have to capture both of these territories without getting Zoro low in HP. It's better done when playing as Zoro than without him. But if you have a high level character, you can get it easily. I actually should have gone to the treasure event thing before the stage. Oh well.
Why didn't you?
Oh well. Because I didn't think of it. Shut up.
I don't think I will. You are not supposed to be here. You are not supposed to be here. This is a reference to a cover story that occurs later on. I'm going to let her introduce herself before I actually talk to her. But she's not part of this arc. She's only part of this stage because they actually wanted to actually mention her. Which is way more than what Oda does, because we have no idea what the hell she's doing right now. But now that mysterious woman does show up. So let's go beat her up now. But the more you get, the more more stuff you complete, the more you do. Yeah, now we need to beat up the mysterious woman, Alvida, and more pirate men. But we're right in front of Alvida. Alvida is the first enemy Luffy took on and beat her with just one punch. She actually undergoes a lot bigger change than what is than normal. When we first see her, she is fat as hell. She's skinny because between her defeat from Luffy and meeting with Buggy, she eats the slip fruit, which turns her skinny for some reason. That makes no sense in any context.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't, because it's the only devil fruit that actively changes its user. That's not a Zoan, which we'll cover the different types of devil fruit later on. But there are 3 types of devil fruits. But yeah, she does not show up in front of Luffy until the end of the East Blue Saga. So now we just have to let Nami reach the Nami Advance. So just make sure she doesn't escape, which that's already the thing you have to do.
Now that's kind of dumb.
Not really, because it's like if you automatically lose if she goes down, what's the point of not losing the story? Like she
She has to. Also, since we're kind of now waiting for her... No, let's get rid of this guy. There are a few other buttons we can do. Pressing left or right on the pad can turn the camera into a circle or full view. I like full view. Up or down will change up crew, but we'll get to that later. No, actually. Yeah. Yeah, one does an extra type attack. Oh, pressing pause will taunt. Some characters it's an actual taunt, others it's basically doing like putting on the hat or Zora putting on his bandana. But Nami finally made it over here. Now we just need to get rid of the base commander.
That's the weirdest kind of taunt.
I mean, Luffy's just putting on his hat. Nami retreats to look for the map. More pirate captains show up. Just beat up more of these idiots. And that's it. The Kizuna rush you'll see the most is can you call me a crewmate? Because that's literally going to be 90% of story ones, because it's literally all for the Straw Hats. And just like normal, Nami finds treasure. That's fun. Yeah, that's the funny thing. It's like, technically it's Buggy's treasure, but who cares when it comes to Nami? I also love like, you think you steal something's yours? Where did you learn that? Buggy, that's what you're doing.
Buggy being Buggy.
Buggy, that's what you're doing. Again, how does this man keep feeling upwards? How does this man keep failing upwards?
Also, speaking of games, I forgot how much of a pain the Storm Terror thing is.
The fight?
The puzzles.
Or the area?
Like, just to get to him.
Anyway, conquer the central artillery square to end this mission. Sadly, we still don't have another crew member, so we're stuck with Luffy. We'll be getting Nami soon, though.
So much destruction.
It's a Musa. It's a Musa. So much fodder to kill. So much destruction.
Why is there that much destruction?
It's a Musa. 4's gonna have way more destruction though, because 4 actually has set pieces you can destroy too. It's actually gonna be fun.
Why does that sound more terrifying?
And Alvida returns. Alvida's hero power activates, which she charms allies. Hero power basically just gives you just stuff to do. Just some characters are buffers, some characters are just debuffers, others just give attacks. And down goes Alvida a second time. Open the gates to advance because now it's time we can go fight Buggy.
No murder a man.
You can't murder. We don't murder a man because this is One Piece. One Piece does not kill a lot of people.
That's technically the joke.
There is some murdering. I know. There is some murder, but we don't actively get a lot of it. Let's conquer it. Let's conquer the southwest town street since it's almost gone. And there's the town street. So now let's go beat up Buggy. Now you would think that fighting Buggy as Zoro or any swordsman would put him at a disadvantage. Not really. The game doesn't really pay attention to weaknesses and stuff. When you get Buggy to his last health, he'll activate his first special, Chop Chop Festival. Just stay out of the way and get back to him. Okay, guess she's not appearing. Because Alvida's supposed to appear again. Oh well. And down goes Buggy.
Well, Buggy's gone.
And Buggy goes flying. Yep. Yep. And he actually gets stuck like that. He actually gets stuck like that until he meets up with his crew again. The only level up was post-stage. No, we don't, because every character's been maxed out. Alright, so we missed the second treasure event. We can go to the gallery and show it off. Do we want to do
Might
that?
as well.
Okay. Also, we use a chance to show off the gallery as well, which basically just shows character glossary, terms glossary, allows us to see movies, watch game music, see coins, see crew ally characters, and see the entire legend diary. Event gallery. Oh, yeah. Buggy the Clown. Ah. Here it is. This is the one we missed. Although I think you only get this if you encounter Buggy with Luffy.
So actually, I think we all. No. This one's not it. This is if you encounter when you start the battle against Buggy with Luffy.
つまり海賊見習い時代の同志ってわけだ。
シャンクスは偉大な男だ。お前と同志だと？一緒にすんな。
Oh, so Luke Buggy's supposed to have the straw hat in his hands.
Buggy, stop stealing.
Yeah. All right. So, do we want to go do a second episode, or do episode 2 of chapter 1, or do we want to actually call this episode here?
The thing is,
Okay, well, bye everyone. We'll see you guys for next time for when we start. And I need to get through this. When we start episode 2, Captain Kuro of the Thousand Plans. Bye everyone.